In today's video, we'll be looking at the latest version of the GTA 6 mapping project. We'll be analyzing all of the latest changes made to the map, all new areas and event coordinates from the leaks have been added. We'll also be looking at new map discoveries from the first official trailer, such as a fully enterable plaza, how the map may be larger than we might be expecting based on new highway evidence from the trailer. We'll also be looking at a concept that shows us how big the map of GTA 6 could be. Also, Starfish Island can be seen in the trailer. We'll be covering all of that in today's video. A friendly reminder, if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, as most of my viewers are not subscribed. We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for all the kind comments and support you show on the videos. Also, if you haven't joined the Discord server yet, link is in the description. Let's start with analyzing the GTA 6 mapping project. In case you're not familiar, this is the biggest and best mapping project made by the community to try and guess the map of GTA 6 as accurately as possible, using all of the evidence from the leaks and the first official trailer. In my last map analysis video, we looked at some of the big changes that were made to Port Gellhorn as well as the Grass Rivers area. The map was also expanded to 18 by 18 kilometers. While most of the changes that we'll look at in today's video will be in the Vice City area. The GTA 6 map is rumored to have 3 major cities, and one of the discoveries may be proof of that. For now, we only know 2 big cities on the map, Vice City and Port Gellhorn. Vice City obviously based on Miami, and Port Gellhorn seems to be a mix of all Gulf cities of Florida. The third city could potentially be based on Orlando or Tampa. We know Yorktown was rumored to be the third city, and it is roughly where Tampa would be, but the buildings that we saw in Port Gellhorn in the leaks were from Panama City. So Rockstar is mixing and matching different elements of different cities. But if we move over to Vice City, we'll see that the big changes were made in the Stockyard and Crosstown area. They may not be obvious at first, but the entire area has been changed. If we compare it to the previous version of the map, we'll see changes in the streets. They now connect better. We also see changes in the position of buildings. For example, the Jack of Hearts nightclub that we saw in the leaks and the trailer has been moved. You can see its new position. Also, the buildings near the Jack of Hearts nightclub, which can be seen in the music video shoot scene from the trailer, have also been slightly rearranged. A new addition to the GTA 6 mapping project are the events from the leaks. For now, there are only 4 events that we know the location of. You can see them with the light blue dots on the map. One of them is Missing Persons Poster Liquor Store. We also have Big Cat Cage Roof, Everyday Art Elephant, and also Everyday Art Sidewalk Creep. They're all in the same vicinity in the Crosstown/Stockyard area. Moreover, the Vice River area has undergone some changes. Some of the buildings in that area have been rearranged and are now closer to the river. Its speculative shape has also been changed. And there's also this new building for a marina that's been placed close to the airport based on new evidence. Now, another big change that's been made to Vice City is that Ekanfinaka and Belleville are now inside Vice City. Now, of course, their names are still red, meaning they're still speculative. Ekanfinaka is allegedly based on Alapata, which is a Miami-Dade neighborhood, and Belleville on Brownsville. Major changes. We thought they were small towns outside of Vice City, but now they're Vice-Dale neighborhoods based on new evidence. So now, as you can see, the scene with the police officer chasing the obese guy might be in the Belleville neighborhood. Believe it or not, we also have another big discovery connected to Tommy Vercetti's mansion. Star Island has been confirmed to be in the game thanks to this incredible discovery. It is no longer a speculative location. It can be seen in the introductory shot behind the Rockstar Games title, and also in the scene with the bikini girl. As you guys know, the original Starfish Island from GTA Vice City is mostly based on Star Island, and this is where the Vercetti estate is located, meaning there is a chance we could see the mansion in game. Now, will it be enterable? Will it be an abandoned mansion? We don't know how it would be featured in GTA 6. Regardless, this is an insane discovery. I bet a lot of people will be heading to that location as soon as they enter the game. As you can see, the name Star Island is colored in red because we don't know what the island will be called in game. It will likely be called Starfish Island, but we cannot confirm it. But these were all of the updates that were made to the GTA 6 mapping project with the latest version. I also want to take a look at this Reddit post that says, "I'm still very intrigued by the prospect. This is a full accessible plaza." And in case you don't know where this image is taken from, it's from the trailer. It's in the scene with Jason and Lucia escaping the police. For a brief moment on the right side of the frame, we can see this sign. It is likely for a mall in the game, and some brands can be seen listed on this sign, such as Kowalski, Callis, Scala, Alpha something. We can also see a part of the name of this mall for a brief moment. It starts with Ever. Now, is it Evergreen? Is it another word? Is it Evergreen Plaza? We'll have to wait and see. I can pretty much bet on it that it'll indeed be fully accessible. Most of the signs on that infrastructure look to be clothing and accessory shops, which would easily mean it's accessible to us. I'm really hoping the mall makes a return in this one and will serve kind of as a player hub when online drops. Oh, that would be good. Maybe a spot where you can't attack, could meet people to join up for races slash heists, etc. That would be pretty neat. Moving on to some other discoveries which maybe prove of the third major city and also why the map of GTA 6 could be bigger than the mapping project. Possible map length. Since we don't know what's in the northern part of the map and we're not sure if it ends where the current mapping project suggests, I thought the map could look something like this. I get that a map like this might be 3 or 4 times bigger than GTA 5, so it could be a lot, but we can't be sure about Rockstar's plans. I also think so because on the east coast of the current map we have Vice City's predicted beach areas going almost to the very top. Kinda feels like the map shouldn't just end there. And if Port Gellhorn is based on Fort Myers, then maybe Tampa and Orlando could be there too. But with the current borders, there's enough space even for a small town. Also, shaped like this, the map would resemble actual Florida more. What do you think? Now let me just say, if the map looks like this, it'll be crazy. It's interesting how the leaks didn't reveal anything about the northern part of the map, but let me know in the comments, how far north do you think the map goes? Do you think it's just a little bit more from what is in the mapping project, or do you think there's a lot more that we haven't seen? Moving on to a massive discovery, an observation on the size of the map using highway exits as a guide. I believe that 2 blink and you miss them shots from the trailer combined with something I saw in the leaks have given us a serious hint as to just how big the map for GTA 6 might turn out to be. The first is the shot of the man grabbing his crotch while stopped on the side of the highway. Specifically, the highway exit signs in the background. They suggest that this shot is being taken from just north of exit 14 on the highway, if turning left has you going east and turning right has you going west. What's more, the GTA 6 mapping project believes that the highway that this shot is taken from is Interstate 97. Adding to this, there's this shot from earlier in the trailer of the woman in the gold dress hanging out the top of a convertible traveling down I-404 heading towards a junction with I-97. At the very start of the clip, you can watch the exit number on the sign she's driving under. You can't see all of it, but to me it looks like exit 18 than exit 1B. This one is more speculative though. Now I'm about to get into the leaks, so I can't post any pictures. There's a clip in the leaks of a red Ute heading northbound on I-97 towards the exit 13A-B junction that takes one to Washington Beach and Ekafinaka before crashing. The mapping project has been using the leaks to create their maps, and they've placed the stretch of I-97 north of Mr. Crotch Grab from the trailer running through the Stockyard neighborhood. This, to me, indicates that the highway exits are going to follow a realistic number pattern, with the number increasing or decreasing for every mile traveled. The question is, where does this put exit 12? Exit 11? All the exits going up to 1. I've taken the latest version of the mapping project's map and pointed out where exits 14 and 13 are located. Then extrapolating from there and using the map's grid as a handy guide, I drew where all the exits further down the numbering scheme might be located. I ran out of room to put exit numbers at 9. If I-97 is going to keep following the same numbering scheme all the way north until it hits exit 1, then it's likely that the map is going to be far bigger than what we currently think it is and what's been shown and plotted out so far. In fact, I think the only reason nothing's been plotted up there so far is because so much so far is focused on Vice City and its environs. I-404 too could wind up running just as far north, allowing for a few extra miles and exit numbers to accommodate it, crossing the Everglades/Grass Rivers before turning north, as I-75 in real life does. Bottom line, the map for this game is going to be enormous. Added, some of you guys have brought up another possibility here that I-97 could be a loop highway running around the edge of the map like in GTA 5. That is possible, but I've mostly discounted it for one simple reason. I-404, as mentioned earlier, has exit numbers and by extension highway markers that are even higher, indicating that it too is a very long highway, one that I believe runs west until it hits the Gulf of Mexico and then turns north like the real I-75 does. If the map ends up not far north from where it currently cuts off and I-97 turns west and south, and that's why it's so long, then it stands to reason that I-404 would do the same in the opposite direction. Having 2 loop highways is not completely outside of the realm of possibility, but it would be redundant. What's more, in 5, the loop highway was technically not just one highway but had 2 different names as it went around the map. The part along the Pacific coast was called the Great Ocean Highway, while the inland part running through the desert was called the Sonora Freeway. The freeways within Los Santos also had different names and numbers even when they flowed into each other, as the Del Perro, Elysian Fields, and La Puerta freeways all did. My hypothesis currently is that there is a loop highway, but that I-97 and I-404 are 2 halves of it. They both start in Vice City and intersect in Crosstown. I-97 runs up the Atlantic coast, I-404 runs west through the Grass Rivers and then turns north to run up the Gulf Coast, and they both meet at a point further north. Whether that point is a city, a smaller town, or something else, that is still unknown. Let me know in the comments what you think of everything we discussed in today's video, and especially this discovery, because that's insane. There's a lot of evidence suggesting the map will be bigger, but again, leave a comment down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more GTA 6 videos just like this one. Join the Discord if you haven't done so yet. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.